No.
I don't either. Okay, so I wear mascara. You know, I love some mascara.
Yeah.
I have never been someone who understands. You know how those people do those shadows that have like this. Yeah, that looks like a lot to me.
Hi,
I mean, it
everybody.
looks pretty. Oh, hi, are we
We are on.
all?
We're talking already. We're talking about, I have, if you can't see me, I was at the lake yesterday. So the right under my eyebrows is like a little pink, and you said it matched my hair.
I said she just trying to tell you I was sunburned, so it's eyeshadow to match her hair.
Yeah. Now I'm not a once in a blue moon I wear mascara. Um, but since I've been doing that stuff, you can't see it really today because of all the sun. But
Oh, the grande. Well, something like grande. I use grande.
yeah, the grande. Yeah. Yeah. And that way I don't really have to put anything on.
Oh,
You
well, I
can't
used
always
to.
see my I have one eyebrow that's darker than the other. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's bad. I think that's cool.
No, it's just the like it's just a me thing. Like I don't care. It just but in the summer this one gets it I had to put
It
something on
bleaches
it,
out.
otherwise you wouldn't see it. It was like white like
It bleaches out.
yeah.
Yeah. So I use grande, but I also, I love my mascara. Mascara and
Yeah.
lip gloss like my favorite things in
Yeah.
the world.
Yep.
It's actually nice here today. The temperature is really nice.
It's beautiful here. It was
The
57
temperature is
last
nice.
night.
I
Yeah.
this is coming on my favorite time of year.
Uh,
This is my year. This is autumn is me.
okay, so I remember I was telling you about we were talking about supplements the other day.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the bag. Okay. That's
Hey,
what they
hey, hey, what's the name of it again? Groon?
I think it's called Grooms. It's that's
Groon, you need to get up here and sponsor our podcast. Look, here it
yeah,
is.
right. So this is the individual packet. I'm still taking mine. I just take like one at a time, but they look like they're like gummy bears.
Oh, they're cute.
Aren't they cute? And they're really
Except they the prettiest color gummy bear I've ever seen in my life.
it's so funny. Eli and I were talking about it yesterday. He really likes them,
That's good. That's
but
really good.
they taste different to me than they do to him. I think they taste really sweet, and I get the sugar-free ones.
Mm-hmm.
He said, he's like, I don't know that they're super. I feel like I'm eating candy. And he goes, I wouldn't say that, Mom. He's like, they're pleasant. He said, I still think they taste a little grainy.
Did that child really say they're pleasant?
They're pleasant. Yeah.
He uses such adult
They're
verbiage.
pleasant.
He uses such adult verbiage. It makes me
Pleasant.
laugh. They're pleasant.
Yes, they're pleasant. So, but they're still a little, he thinks they taste a little grainy. So I think it's everybody's individual palate. It's going to
That
taste a
makes
little
sense.
different. Um, but to me, like I can take this packet and one other thing, which is the my phytoestrogen, for since I've gone through menopause, and I feel good. I feel like I'm going backwards in time,
Okay, I need to get some of this.
because when I don't have issues sleeping most nights, um, but what I noticed that has occurred, and I've only been taking these for 7 days, is that you know that when you were younger, that normal like you could just like
Yes,
your
it
body would give you the
resets.
signals.
Yeah. Just,
Okay, that started again.
oh, that's lovely.
And I was like, how cool is that?
That is
You
cool.
know, it took me years to, after being bulimic, to be able to hear hunger in my body.
Hmm.
Like that completely went away. And so I was having to eat, by a clock because I couldn't hear. So I'm really grateful now that I can hear my body go, "Hey, I'm hungry," and I'm honoring that and only really eating when I'm hungry.
That's amazing.
Which is that's a
Because I don't
long
know if
journey.
I also had a form of Persian when I was young, a different form than the one, there
Yeah.
were, and, and I will say when we were doing that, I would get addicted to that hollow feeling in my stomach because it's addictive. It's that
Mhm.
and to see if you can function on it. And I was going somewhere with this, and I don't even know where I was going. Hey, y'all, that's what menopause does to you. Um, but
You
you were
need to
talking
eat.
about, oh, eating. Okay, I need to get some of that. Yes.
Oh,
So when you were talking about eating, what I found I would do is, well, I mean, I guess you do it because you empty yourself out and you would just grab for food whether you were hungry or not.
yes. Yes, 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 yes. Mine was more about control. It was
Oh,
to not feel
gotcha.
it was about controlling not feeling. I didn't want to feel. Everything felt scary. I didn't want to feel that. I felt uncomfortable. I didn't even know all the feelings I felt because I just didn't want to feel them.
Can you see me?
Mm-mm.
What happened?
I don't know. Did you click the video off?
I don't know. Hold on. Oh, load. Hold on. I'm gonna get on over here.
Uh,
I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna get back
you
in.
had something you really wanted to talk about today.
Oh,
Do you remember what
can
that
you
was?
see me?
No.
How do I get back in?
You have an iPhone. Okay, touch the top of the screen, and then you should see at the bottom controls one that's got video and click that video.
Oh, I see nothing. All right, hold on.
Just touch it lightly on the top of the screen. You'll see like at the top, you'll see leave meeting.
Okay,
There you go.
I
Wow.
forgot. What did I want to talk about today?
I don't know. You had something very, very, you're like, okay. I mean, because we haven't done this we did the
No,
first
I
one.
probably just wanted y'all to see us again. That was one thing because we
Yeah.
haven't done this.
Yeah, there were some personal things going on.
Uh-huh.
Some personal stuff going on. It is, I'll be honest with you, I think you and I are both going through it differently, but there's
Oh yeah.
a lot of transition going on, and people, I think a lot of people that um, I've noticed it especially with clients that they don't necessarily recognize certain things they'll recognize as transition, like somebody, like me who it's their child's senior year of high school or their kid is going off to college. I mean, that's very in your face, obvious transition. But it can be transitions of other things, of changing the way you do things for yourself
Mhm.
physically. It could be a change in job. It could be a change, like could be physical, like menopause change. I mean, there's a lot of so many different transitional things. The weather is changing because we're starting to get a little bit of cool.
This is my favorite time of year. Now I will say that. I think that's on both of us. This is our
Well, I was
favorite time of
born
year.
in fall, so
I am too. September
I know.
26th.
I know. Oh
What
yeah,
about you?
you're like literally on the fall line.
I am right there at the solstice time
I'm
frame,
in the
right?
middle. I'm in the deep part. But what I've learned is that sometimes the signals of the transition people don't recognize because everybody has like a different dictionary.
Hmm.
And I call it a dictionary,
No, I think that's actually a lovely way to say it.
yeah, it's like signals about your body or your light patterns in your life. I'm a pattern person. I notice patterns. I know, oh gosh, I mean, especially being single and dating. I definitely I notice patterns and I'm like, "Oh, wait, this consistent pattern was going and then it changed." And I lean in and I'm like, "Okay, what's going on here?
Hmm.
And what does that mean?" But I notice it in clients, in friends, in my child, and in myself. And when things are uncomfortable or you're afraid, you're maybe not sometimes afraid isn't the right word because people are like, I'm not afraid. They're just like, a lot of people are concerned that, well, at least I know what I'm getting right now. And if I commit to
That's
this
true.
change, I don't know what that is. And it could be that the concern or the fear is that I'm going from the frying pan into the fire.
That's right.
And at least in the frying pan, I can manage it.
That's
I
right.
know what I can do. but most of the time, even if you venture into that unknown space and it does become the frying pan, it's temporary
Mm-hmm.
and it gets you to this other place that's so
That's so
much
much better.
better than the place where you were that was the frying pan, so to speak.
That's right.
Um, and that's really that's the most challenging, I think, thing for so many people is I don't know if I want to I don't know if I want to embrace that. Like I don't have a choice sometimes. Like right now, literally I'm going through things, but my body, I told you the other day, I am like
Mm-hmm.
scratching my skin off. I have never had hives ever in my life, but it's been almost 2 months that I have them and they're gone. They move like right now they're in my hands. Right. I mean that's why I was scratching right here. They're on my hands. And I'll scratch like this for like 5 minutes. And then last night it was that place right under your butt where it meets your leg that you can barely reach, like right in the middle.
Yes, I
And
know what you're
and I
talking
was
about.
like, "Ugh." And so I was trying to put some cream on it or something just to make it stop. And Eli came in and so I was like, I said, "Can you see this right here?" And when I said it, it was so weird because 5 minutes before it was like it felt itchy and bumpy and like
Mm-hmm.
fire. And I put my hand there and it was gone. And I was like, he's like, what am I looking at? I'm like, I don't know. It's gone. Never mind.
Don't
Like
worry about it. It's called
it,
out.
but that's what happens. And that's how I know that this is energetics. This is something that I'm going through. It's not like I have a physical
Right.
issue. It's showing up physically, and it's annoying as shit.
I'm sure.
One day I had it right in here.
Oh, that would
And I
annoy
was just
me.
like that. And like you don't want to scratch it, but man, some days I'm just like, till it bleeds. Which is I know is terrible. And I'm trying not to. And so I will sit and I know, okay, if I sit and I meditate for a couple minutes, that will stop it. So I know there's a correlation there. There have been some other messages that have come through. So it's been like any other healing, it's
Right.
layers of information. But man, oh my God. Like I am so ready for I've noticed where it's done, my skin feels different. My skin's always been very soft and smooth. It's a new layer of softness.
Oh,
So I was like, "Oh, I'm really excited." So like right now this area is going through it and it feels bumpy, but it's not itchy anymore. So it's
uh,
like towards the end. So in the next few days, and I continue to moisturize and do all the things. But I'm feeling it literally like that. Other people feel that kind of
right.
irritation in so many other ways. And so
That's right.
that's my dictionary shows up like in my face. I don't have a
Physically.
choice. Some other people's does that too, where they have an event that happens in their life
I think I had one of
that
those.
oh, I wasn't even thinking that. Yes. Okay. Yes. So, like a literal, they could have a physical event, emotional event. It could be any kind of event in their life. But the outcome of that is they're in a position where they pretty much have to change.
Yep.
Like, I mean, awfully, it could be that somebody dies. It could be a physical issue. It could
It
be a
could be kind
breakup.
of all of it falling
It
out
could be
until the end.
a separation from a job. I mean, any of these things where you're not necessarily in control. We always think we're in control, but we're not.
We're not.
You're
We're
like,
not.
give that up.
So
Like, give
I had
up that you're
something
in
happen
control.
that we won't talk about yet, but I
Yeah.
had something happen. So where Marnie will be telling you about Groons, and they need to be our sponsor. Ruffles will no longer be my.
Says the woman that used to make a make a meal out of potato chips and Diet Coke.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now you see, I'm still drinking this Diet Mountain Dew here. We're just gonna
I
have to act
saw
like we
that.
don't see it.
You notice I didn't say anything. I did not say a
Look,
word.
if you go down to 2 from a million a day, progress, progress.
You notice I'm drinking water.
I know, shush. I know. I
She's like
saw.
going, here you
Listen,
go.
my girl even got me this really pretty cup to try to make me drink more water.
I did,
And I do. I will put water in it.
but you have to drink it.
I understand, but I do put water in it.
And the more you drink it,
The better you like it.
the more you like it.
You crave it. Your body craves it.
Yeah. When
And
I
you
first
realize it's
started
a,
doing it, I was like, it's like this tastes horrible. It's just like bland. Didn't taste like
no,
anything.
but your body craves it. I get that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we are mostly water.
Mm.
So, so
Mm.
what are you noticing about life now?
Um, I do think my whole body has kind of almost calmed itself out a little bit. I realized afterwards that I had been operating in such a, I mean, I guess it was honestly fight or flight kind of thing. And not that that's really what it was, obviously, but just so much anxiety, so much stress, so much. Well, I was saying it was all of that. Honestly, I wasn't breathing well either, which helped all of
Good.
that. I'm able to take deeper breaths and I'm able to kind of sit where I wasn't before and just sit and be calm. You know what? I think we all try to convince ourselves that the world is going to fall apart around us if we don't stop. What was that Ferris Bueller? Every you have to stop every once around and
And look
look
around.
around. Um, Life moves fast. You have to
Yeah.
stop every once in a while and look around. I think we convince ourselves that we don't have time to do that, but hell, Ferris knew that in the '80s, and we are well faster pace than that now. And you know what? The world is not going to fall apart if no one can get hold of you for a week or 2 weeks. You know, people,
A
you
few
can't
hours.
be everything to everybody.
Yeah. It's
Um,
well, I mean, I think that's one thing you and I recognize in each other is that we both feel like we're always holding up the weight of the world.
yeah.
And it's
And it's just,
exhausting.
and
It's
so I think my body has decided it's just going to,
you you come across calmer.
I
You're
do.
you're you're
My whole energy.
more intentional
Uh-huh.
is what has how I'm noticing it, even since our last podcast.
Oh, not that I haven't always been scared. And do you know what's funny? Did you hear what I just said before she said that? I said, not that I haven't always been squirrel. And then
Yeah.
she starts screaming. Um, because I have always been like squirrel, squirrel, you know, but I felt in the last 2, 3 years, it is like I can't actually concentrate on anything. It's like boom, boom, boom. Just deal as much as you can and do on to the next thing. Yeah. That's just no way to
Like,
live.
what was that little boy that kept plugging his finger in the dike
Yeah.
so that the dam wouldn't explode or whatever? What I find, because I see this a lot, I saw this in myself, but I see this a lot in clients, is that you get so used to holding up the weight of the world or
Yes.
doing certain things that you go on autopilot. You don't notice that your breaths are shorter. You don't
That's right.
notice that your sleep isn't great because that's pretty much how your sleep has been, or
That's right.
your or what whatever it is. It's been so long of the same pattern that you're in a place of autopilot. And so I know afterwards in the last few weeks, you keep saying, I just feel weird. I just feel
No,
weird. And then the other day you're like, I think it's just
that I can
I
breathe.
haven't I haven't felt like this in a long time, and I like this just doesn't feel like what I'm used to. And
That's right.
you kept saying it's not bad. It's not bad. You're like trying to reassure maybe yourself and me,
Yeah, and it's
other
just I
people,
feel
but
weird.
it
It's
was
just
it
weird.
was really but everything you're saying is not it's true for you. It's been true for me. I find it true with clients
That's right.
all the time is that it is weird. When I first went into recovery, At the end of October, it will be 34 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, that's my life. But oh, we can't see you.
What do you mean you can't see me? Can you
You're
see
not,
me
there
now?
you go. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. Um, when when I first went into recovery, I hadn't felt my feelings, real feelings,
Hmm.
other than, yeah, I'm happy, or like
Right.
surface stuff. I'm mad, I'm happy, whatever. And so when I started to feel things, everything felt huge.
Different. It felt huge. Yeah.
Happiness felt huge.
Sadness felt
Anger
huge.
felt huge, overwhelmingly huge. Irritation felt equal to anger. Like there was no discernment between anything. Everything was a 10. And it took time for me to get used to this new way,
Right.
and things start to settle down. And I think that's true for any big change. I know I talk about this with other people that are in recovery. So somebody who is in alcohol recovery or drug recovery, whatever their recovery is, they notice it because a lot of us use things to numb and we don't have to feel. So when you start feeling, it's really big. But when you go through any kind of change, it feels weird.
It does. It does. And mine is calmer. I mean, I'm not going to let things irritate me as much as they were. I'm not. It's calmer.
You're
It's
holding
calmer.
boundaries better too.
Oh, I am doing that. I
I
am doing
noticed
that.
that.
I am doing that.
And boundaries come up a lot for a lot of people. Oh my God. I didn't tell you this. So this is unusual for me because I don't typically do this. Probably because not one of them has been like, got my attention enough. I've been talking to three guys. Um,
Good on you.
one guy is actually
Moving into the head of the pack.
he's in Indian Trail.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
So one is in Georgia and one is in Canada.
Oh, I'm going with the Canadian. The Canadian, not the Canadian. The
I,
Canadian.
he's so far away.
No, I like Canada. I like Canada.
So the one that's, in North Carolina, he was really interesting in the beginning, but over just the course of a few days, I started to see stuff. And I was like, yeah, this is not. And then I didn't hear from him for a couple days, and I was like, I
Yeah,
didn't
fine
and
with me.
I didn't
You
miss
didn't
him.
care.
I didn't miss him. I mean, I did kind of, I'm always curious about shit. So I kind
Yeah,
of
but that's
wondered
just
like
curiosity.
what.
Curiosity in action.
Yeah.
Carrying.
So of course after I sent him a voicemail of, I just don't think we're aligned with what we're looking for. I get a message from him yesterday. The second one in Georgia, I was like, he seems really interesting. And he said something about, you know, he chooses love over, I think he said hate, which I think those are cut from the same cloth, but that's
Yes.
my opinion. I think indifference is more the opposite, but I get the sentiment. And I said, this person seems interesting and he's intelligent. And we had a few text exchanges, and I thought, oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Interesting.
Because I like intelligence. That is super attractive to me because somebody I can have a conversation with, and usually there's humor and I
Yes.
love to laugh. And then of course, obviously the sexual side is important too, but it all has to be there. Well, so he immediately wants to get on the phone. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, somebody who wants to talk. That's awesome. I hate texting. No, he just wanted to text from his phone. And he starts texting me pictures of himself, multiple pictures of himself. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, this is a,
Like pictures of his face.
mostly his face. Then it started to be his face with his shirt
Oh
open.
my.
Then it would, and I was like, and
By the way, man, we don't care. We don't need to see that right when we're starting to talk to you. It
yeah.
is not anything anybody wants to see or needs to see.
Well, so he's telling me, you know, he's not looking for sex right away, that he wants to build a friendship and a foundation, and he's saying all the right things. Then he starts with these pictures, and I was like,
Oh
if
Lord.
those things are not aligned. So I
Nope.
I gently call it out, and he thinks that's flirting. And I
No,
thought,
dude. I'm
so
holding
I
a boundary.
so
Boundaries are not flirting.
having compassion, this is where I get into trouble, because I'm like, I have compassion for people, and I'm like, maybe he just hasn't been in the market for a while. And I said, so how long have you been single? Oh, since 2017.
No, well, there you go.
I was
Now
like,
you know why.
okay. I said, I don't think we're looking for the same thing. I said, I'm looking to get to know somebody, to really, and for them to want to get to know me. And the sexual part is a, it's like a pie. It's one piece of the pie.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, yeah, I could definitely go down that road. But I don't want to be dick drunk and miss all the other signs. I've been down that road. So he then continues to text me, and I was trying to get ready to go to the lake yesterday. So I was in this, like, kind of a sassy mood, where normally I would have just been like, block, whatever. I was kind of in this, like, okay, all right,
Hmm.
you want to me, I'm gonna you. And I got a little sassy with him, and he he turned, and what happened, which is what I was feeling, was this narcissism started to really come out. And when I called it out, he lost his shit.
No, of course he did.
And I was sitting there, and Eli and I are in the car at this point, so that they're coming through over the car, and he's like, "Who is this joker?" And so I'm like, "Here, look." And he goes, "Ew, ew." Oh. And then he reads some of my retorts, and he's like, "Mom."
That's fun.
Because I
That's fun.
apparently, like, was like, no.
Well, good. You needed to
And
be.
so yeah, so that's just very interesting, of like, no, that's boundary. Then the third guy, we've been chatting for a while, for a few weeks, online. And he wanted to get on Snapchat to talk, like, call. He said the word call, and I was like, okay, I don't usually use my Snapchat that way. And I was like, ugh. But there was something in the conversation, and I said, okay, well, I had just gotten back from the lake. Yes, this was yesterday. And so I'm changing, figuring I can talk on the phone and change and whatever. It's a video call. And I was like, no, I can't do video right now. And he's like, why? I said, because I'm taking my bathing suit off. I thought we were chatting on the phone. He goes, oh, okay. So we chatted on the phone for a little while, and then we did video. And oh, why does he have to be so far away?
Was he hot?
Oh my God.
Okay, girl, go with the Canadian. I don't care.
He is
I like Canadians. I like Canadians.
he's
I just do.
he's not the usual,
Who cares?
that
Doesn't
I go
matter.
that looks wise, but
That's
there's
good. That's
something
good.
warm. His smile is warm, and we were staring at each other, and I said, I kind of feel like I'm a teenager, that, like we've kind of like liked each
That's
other,
really.
and now we're sitting in front of each other, and he looks at me, he goes, "You're so cute."
Oh, that's adorable.
And I thought, oh my God, Canada. He's in Toronto.
That's okay. We can go to Toronto. You stop.
Oh,
You find a good person. I don't care where he is,
well,
baby.
we'll see. I'm still I'm taking baby steps. I'm still vetting
That's
him.
okay. That's okay.
But
I love you. I got to go get dressed for
you got to
work.
go get dressed. Well, all of you out there, boundaries,
I'm
transitions.
gonna see if I can figure out how to get something set up in my car, and we could do this as I'm driving to work sometimes, like
Ooh,
morning. Don't you think that'd be cool?
No, I would be worried about you. We're still figuring out how we're going to do this. So thank you for listening and paying attention. And I hope that you enjoyed it and laughed and got something from this and, pepper us with
Go
questions.
get yourself some groons. Stay away from the ruffles.
Yes. Groons, people, groons. Love
All
them.
right.
All right.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Are you off?
Wait, how do I stop the recording? There we go. Bye.